This might shock you, it certainly did me, but did you know that 85% of the modern world experiences stress regularly? And the three most common enemies are money, work and health. Now it's perfectly normal to get stressed. Stressful situations arise all the time. Deadlines are approaching, people are putting you under immense amount of pressure just expecting so much. Like, the modern society just moves so fast, everything needs to be done right away, needs to be known right away, and expectations are constantly rising. And I know this myself because I used to put on myself way more than I could handle. At one point I was going to college, I also took like an academy on the side because I wanted to learn something else that wasn't a part of my course in college. And I also worked 2 jobs, and I was trying to have some sort of a social life. I did manage to make this work at first, but over time, the deadlines, the stress, the everything, it just made me crumble. So I've learned that taking on more than you can handle isn't a good thing, but I've also learned some methods of handling stress. So today I'm going to teach you 7 methods I use to deal with stress. So let's begin. Now, first advice I have to give to everyone is to avoid caffeine, nicotine, alcohol, drugs, or any type of stimulant while you're stressed. Because replacing stress with another problem of your choosing is not really the way to go. Because do you really want to become an alcoholic just to avoid stress? Let's be real for a minute, there are better ways of handling stress, some of which I will mention in this video. So please, the first things first, avoid replacing one problem with another. Now the second piece of advice I have for you in handling stress is to learn to accept stress as a normal thing that happens to everyone. Stressful situations, as mentioned before, arise all the time. So instead of worrying about stress or worrying about the situations that are happening to you, I would advise just doing something to move yourself in the right direction. Because if you're moving forward, if you're doing something, you really don't have any time to stress. So right now, go and think of what you can do and go do something. Now I'm personally really guilty of this, but number 3 is get your sleep. Stressful situations sometimes just make me put my obligations before my health and well-being, which is just horrible, and these days I really focus on avoiding it. My health and my well-being is more important than any obligations. And when you're stressed, I tend to find, at least personally, that I get way more emotional. Things just get to me faster, I'm just tired more, and sometimes I really make bad decisions based on my sleepless derived emotions instead of using pure logic. So for number 3 is get your rest and get your sleep. Number 4, physical activity and the power of nature. Sometimes a walk in the park might be just what the doctor ordered. I honestly find that walking around nature helps me de-stress instantly. And I'm pretty sure I read in a book somewhere that there has been an experiment done where people were viewing pictures of nature and they were measured before and after, and they felt less fear, less anger, less stress, and a more pleasant feeling in general. So just maybe changing your desktop background to a picture of nature, or if you're feeling overwhelmed with stress, try taking a 2-minute break and just viewing a picture of nature. I honestly tried this out and it did help me out, so I hope it does help you out too. Number 5, talking to someone. Talk to someone, anyone, about the things that are worrying you, or just write it down on a piece of paper. You want to clear your head out of all of these negative thoughts jumbling and bumbling around, just having fun. Just take all of them and put them somewhere else. Write it on a piece of paper or just talk to someone about it. You will honestly find that this helps clear your mind and reduces your stress by a lot. A lot. And in all honesty, this is one of the methods I should practice more often. I tend to let my mind wander about all of these negative things that are not actually important to me, and I'm just not achieving anything by doing so. Number 6, learning to say no. I know that it's a huge blessing being presented with so many wonderful opportunities, and I find myself wishing that I could do so many things at once, which I just can't do because time and space are a limitation. However, it's really important to learn to say no. If you already got 8 deadlines this week, do you really need to go to the bar with your friend Jim and drink until the morning? It's really important to learn when to say yes and when to say no. Number 7 and the last on our list is to let it go.
Let it go, let it go.
Even if we really want something and we keep stressing about how we're gonna get it, if we can get it, if we can achieve this, it's really important to sometimes let it go. Allow yourself to actually try doing something instead of stressing about the possibilities of achieving it or not. Keep pursuing your dreams, make goals, make plans, and just realize them, instead of constantly worrying if you're capable of doing it or if you can do it. Love yourself, love those around you, and stay happy and healthy. Thank you for watching this video. I hope some of these advices actually helped you feel less stressed, and as I just said, stay happy and healthy. See you in the next video.